Hello guys, welcome to the greatest channel on YouTube. My name is Joshua Hernandez and today we're going to be talking about something that we should all take importance into our daily life. This being communication. We will look into the differences between verbal and non-verbal communication and how both are very important in our everyday lives. There's a promise I can make to you, and it's that by the end of this video, you will be more familiar with the various types of communication, and you will also have practical tips on how you can improve both verbal and non-verbal communication. Now, let's get started. First, I'm going to be talking about why communication is so important. Communication is a secret tool for all types of relationships we have. If it's with friends, family, or at work, it allows us to express our thoughts, share our feelings, and connect with others. Communication can help us build trust, stop misunderstandings, and help people work better together. Can you imagine a world where you couldn't share your ideas with a friend, a family member, or just a person in general, or understand each other's feelings? It would be pretty sad and chaotic and stressful. I can't even imagine living without communication. Now, let's start by explaining what verbal communication means. Verbal communication is when we use words to share messages. This can be talking or writing. When we talk, it can be things like chatting with friends or family members face to face, talking on the phone, video calls, giving speeches, or making presentations. We use verbal communication to share ideas, give information, ask questions, and show how we feel. It can even be writing emails, text messages, social media posts, or letters. Good verbal communication means being clear, using proper words, and making sure others understand what we mean. Our tone, speed, and loudness when we talk helps people understand how we are feeling. Verbal communication is very important because it helps us express our ideas clearly and share specific information. Think about how you use verbal communication in your daily life. If you're talking to a friend or a family member, writing a report, giving a presentation, or even making a video like I am, these are powerful tools for sharing information. Verbal communication is a huge part of our lives. Your words, tone, and pauses share your message. Some examples of verbal communication can be in classrooms. Teachers explain different topics, and students participate in discussions to grow their understanding. In public speaking, like giving a speech or presenting a project, you need a clear speaking so that your audience can understand you. At work, good verbal communication is used also to organize tasks and solve problems, and is also used in team meetings a lot. In interviews, like for a job, clear answers show your skills, so it can raise your chances for success and when applying for jobs. Negotiations use talking to make agreements. Debates present arguments clearly and effectively. Storytelling, like bedtime stories or personal tales, brings stories to life with words. These examples show how important verbal communication is in our daily interactions. The way we use words has an important role in expressing our thoughts and ideas clearly. It even helps us share complex ideas that might be hard to express. Verbal communication helps us share information, build relationships, resolve conflicts, and achieve our goals. It allows us to entertain, persuade, and inspire others. Non-verbal communication, on the other hand, is when we give messages without using words. This means using body language, facial expressions, gestures, posture, eye contact, tone of voice, and even how close we stand to someone. Non-verbal communication can add to what we're saying or sometimes show something different. For example, a smile can show friendliness, while crossing your arms might show that you are not open to what's being said. Facial expressions like frowning or smiling can show our emotions. Gestures like waving, pointing, or using hand signals help us explain what we mean. I personally am very good at showing my non-verbal communication, even though sometimes I try not to. Also, how we stand or sit can show confidence or not. Making eye contact can build trust, while not looking at someone might show we're nervous or we're not interested. Even the tone of our voice, how high or low it is, and how fast we talk can give extra meaning to our words. Nonverbal communication often happens without us thinking about it, so it can really show what we're truly feeling and thinking. Nonverbal communication often adds to what we say with words, but it can also send its own messages. Imagine someone saying, "I'm fine," while frowning. The words and the expressions send different messages. Nonverbal communications help us notice and understand the true emotions behind the words. Imagine you're at a party and you see a friend across the room. You smile and wave at them without saying a word. Your friend smiles back and waves too. This shows that you're happy to see each other. The smiles show friendliness and happiness, and the waves are gestures that say hello or I see you. So this is a clear example of nonverbal communication. Verbal communication is great for creating clear and precise information. It's direct and it only never has misunderstandings if it's explained correctly. But nonverbal communication is very important for sharing emotions and attitudes. It helps us understand the true context and the true feelings beneath the words. To be a great communicator, it's important to be good at both communications. For example, in a professional place, your verbal skills might help you explain a project clearly, but your nonverbal communication can show your confidence. Now, as promised, here are some tips to improve both verbal and nonverbal communication. Tip 1. Clarity and briefness. Being clear and brief in your verbal communication means getting to the point without unnecessary facts. This is especially important in professional places where time is important and very strict. You can practice this by summarizing your thoughts before speaking and avoid using complex words unless you're sure your audience understands it. Clear communication helps that your message is understood and reduces the risk of misunderstandings. Tip 2. Body language. Body language is another powerful tool in communication. Maintaining eye contact shows confidence and attractiveness, while gestures can help you highlight your points. You can do this by having a good straight posture and standing or sitting up straight, which will communicate confidence and respect to your audience. Tip 3. Activate listening. Active listening means fully concentrating on the speaker, understanding their message, responding carefully, and remembering what was being said. Tip 4. Finding feedback. Finally, finding feedback is important for improvement. Ask others how you can better your communication skills and be open to their ideas. So, finally, reflecting on your own communication habits can make a big difference. Think about how you come across in conversations and what you could improve. Remember, both verbal and nonverbal communication are equally as important. By using both, you can become a more effective communicator, using it in personal relationships or in professional places. The end has now come. Thank you for watching. I hope that you found this very helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe for more content just like this. And don't forget to share your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. See you next time. Have a nice day.